So today on Birding Journey with Steve, this episode we're in the foothills behind on the outskirts of Big Timber, Montana. Previous scouting in this area produced short-tailed grouse, Townsends Solitair, and Clark's Nutcracker. So that's what we're going out to see if we can get another look at today, and see if we can find any other bonus birds that we're not expecting, and hopefully have a good fun time. Finally out of the wind, he's heading up this canyon bottom, hoping to find our target birds. Some of the hazards that I am watching out for in this area is little cactuses, prickly pear cactuses. It might be a little early, but I gotta watch out for rattlesnake. And this place can be really bad for ticks. I might be a little early for that. It's first week of March here, so a little early on the spring birds, but they're starting to show up a little bit, so I'm pretty excited about that. So I'm hearing some little bird peep sounds. I can't barely tell where they're coming from. I'm gonna look around and hopefully identify them. Get some footage of them would be helpful. Ooh, it's really windy. They sound pretty close. It's difficult to tell, but we'll see what we can find. So I was just looking at one. It's a chickadee for sure. It could just be a black-capped chickadee, which is more common than any others, but I'm kind of hoping it's a mountain chickadee. We're out of town, and it's making a little bit different call than I'm used to hearing, so it'd be a cool bird to find. Bonus bird. Whew. So, found them. Positively ID'd them as mountain chickadees, which is a new bird for my life list. Surprising, maybe, but I started birding a little over a year ago on an island in Alaska, and pretty much there's like a list of like 100 birds to find, and I did my best. Ooh, I think I see something. Hold on. Well, I've seen a bird land over there. I don't see him now. Must be stuck up against the trees. I'm gonna head that direction. See if we can find out what it is. Hold up. Okay, so I tried to get another look at that bird. I lost him. He was light gray. That's about all I could say. Maybe about the size of a robin. Maybe a little bigger. He's quite a ways away. I don't have a spotting scope. I've got cameras instead. Light gray. But he didn't have. I couldn't tell that he had black wings or anything. So I can pretty much rule out the Clark's Nutcracker, which is one of my goal birds for today. But who knows where he's at now. I'm gonna see if I can get another eye at him. He landed at the very tip top of a tree, so when they're up against the horizon like that, they just tend to seem pretty dark. I lost him. So I'm just gonna kind of hang out here for a minute, see if I see anything. Pretty much for me, when I'm birding, I just start heading out. Group of magpies just flew over, and I just listen and see if I hear something that I don't recognize, I go after it and try to get a look at it, and then all the rest of the steps fall in after that. if it is something new, I try and categorize it and then just start limiting it down until I can identify it based on the habitat and the season, where you live, things like that. Well, I do a lot of research at home, looking through birding field guides and things like that, but to try and keep my load light, I have on your little magic phones, they have apps that have really, really good bird guides on them, and those are good to carry along and keep your weight down, especially when you're trying to carry around equipment. I'm going to move up this canyon over here behind me, and up to where I seen the Nutcracker and the spruce grouse, and we'll see if I can turn anything up and maybe see that mystery bird that eluded me just now. Okay. So, trying something new today. Yesterday I was at the sporting goods store, and I found this little barred owl call, and I don't know if this is true. It's actually for turkey hunting, but I don't know if this is true, but a guy who works for the Forest Service in Ketchikan, Alaska, he was also an avid birder. I heard a rumor that he makes owl calls, and it can sometimes attract in little birds. I guess it makes them mad and causes them to kind of show up and try and scare the owl out, because it's a predator, you know, to team up and scare them out of their territory. Well, apart from also trying to find barred owls one night, thought I'd bring this up and try it and see if I can find some little birds along with it. So I'll let you know how that goes. So I'm gonna try out this little hoot owl call here, see if it does anything. Probably could try and add a little. It doesn't sound quite the same. This barred owl call, I'm trying to manipulate it a little bit, see if I can make it a little more accurate. I'm going to take a lot of practice, I think. Got a little lower, maybe closer to the resonance that I need, but I'll see. Actually thought I heard something. Could have just been me wrestling against this juniper. There's probably some sort of super rare bird in this bush that I'm standing in front of. Oh well. Move along. Just spotted another bird up here on the bottom of these juniper bushes on this hillside here. I just seen him fly. I didn't get a good look at him at all, but he's still in there, so I'm gonna try and get a little closer, see if I can get a look, make an ID on him. It's just in the base of these bushes up here underneath these branches, so see what we can find out. Okay, so I think I gotta look at it. I'm pretty sure it's a Townsends Solitair, which is one of the gold birds for today. Not incredibly uncommon bird around here. You got a pretty good chance of finding them. I think I still see them up here. They kind of winter in these juniper bushes around this area. Imagine it's not a very good diet, but gets them through the tough times. So I'll see if I can get a better look at them He's just over this little hill right here. Okay, well, I'm up here at the top of this canyon now, almost all the way up to the top of the hill. I'm gonna head over to the next coulee, back over here behind me. That's where I'm seeing all the about 10 sharp-tailed grouse. No such luck yet on that Nutcracker I seen as far as video goes. I thought a Solitair flew over me, but it was most likely him, and he flew clear back down to the bottom of the hill, so maybe I can get a second chance going along that way. Got distracted by the deer. So I'm gonna sneak up over this next hill and hopefully find those grouse. Maybe they're in there if we're lucky. Okay, you're not gonna believe this. Not like 2 seconds after I just said I was gonna walk into this next coulee, I didn't even make it 5 feet. 3 sharp-tailed grouse flew out from underneath this tree behind me. 2 of them went over the hill, and 1 of them landed over here in these bushes. So I'm gonna try and set up the camera pointed down there, and I'm gonna try and get up with the small camera and get a look at them. And if nothing else, you'll probably see them fly out in front of me and scare me half to death. So let's try and get a look. Okay, I'm gonna sneak up there now. You can see my other camera behind me. It's focused in. Sneak up as close as I can. Last time I seen them, you just can't see them when you're walking up on them. They're almost invisible. That's their defense. As soon as you get close, they take off and they can fly for a long ways. And they make like a pop, 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 pop sound when they fly in. Of course, if you've ever scared up a grouse, their wings beat together and it's pretty loud and it's scary sometimes if you're not ready for it. And so I'm gonna be quiet now and try and get a look. It's right here in this bush in front of me, with this tree coming out of the bush. I still don't see anything even closely resembling a grouse. Bark, 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 bark. There he goes, I heard him. He didn't like my chicken noise. Oh, I didn't even see him. I just heard him. I see something else actually. Believe it or not, it's not the grouse. I see another bird back here. Of course, I left my big camera up on the hillside, so I'm not gonna get a really good look at him probably as far as the video goes, but I hopefully can get a look and make an ID on it. Hopefully the audio picked up on that grouse flying off the wrong side of the tree, or maybe the other camera picked it up, I don't know. Okay, the Clark's Nutcracker literally just flew over my head. That's not what I was listening to earlier. I still think it was a chickadee, but oh, I see him. I can't zoom on him, but I'm gonna point it. There's 2 of them actually. They're still flying. Okay, I'm gonna head up and get my big camera just over there by that bush, and maybe I could catch up to them. That's it, all 3. I can't believe we found all 3 today. All these videos of me running around. I'm trying to keep up and film everything. So let's see if we can find them. Oh, they're still flying over there. Oh, okay. I'll be right there. The big camera. Okay, I'm back at this camera now. I'm gonna pick it up and run over the hill. I keep seeing all these birds. all of a sudden, I even seen another one of those grouse fly out because I was running over here like a weirdo. I can't tell. I'm even pointing at myself. Oh, I'm way close. That's ridiculous. That's no good. Well, I lost track of the nutcrackers, but I did rustle up some more grouse. Not intentionally. If I could actually see them on the ground, I would film them while they're on the ground instead of when they're flying in through the air. And all those nutcrackers flew by. I don't see them anywhere. I guess that doesn't mean anything. Focused on too many different little things. So, a lot of good activity today. I'm gonna start heading back down the mountain. About time to wrap up. See if I can find anything else on the way back. But appreciate you guys watching today. I'll do my best. Hopefully you guys like it, and plan on doing a lot more. So stay tuned.